You get a bow that just seems to click. Other times you get a bow that doesn't seem to click. We've been there. It seems more times than not, I struggle to click with a bow. And when you get a bow that you click with, pay attention to why.
Exactly.
That's the important thing. That's what I'm starting to really to hone in on as I shoot a bow is why is this one different from the other one?
Why does this one feel right and the other one doesn't?
Yeah. You can't go wrong with either of these bows, to be honest with you.
Blood spilt. Blood spilt.
Alright, bros before bows. We're back in the flesh.
In the flesh.
So, it's been a while since we put any videos out. We've had a lot of things going on, and now we're back. We're actually back in the same area, so we'll be able to be doing these videos together again. So, we're excited about that. And we're really excited about what we've got here right now. We've got the rx7 Ultra 80 pound, and you've seen the carbon, knock-on carbon Levitate. We've got the 80 pound limbs on it, and we are gonna have the ultimate 80 pound carbon bow shootout.
All right.
So we've done a lot of testing with this already, and we're gonna put them head to head. I've been shooting this since I got it basically almost, well, right after they came out in January. And then I picked this rx7 and waited literally 6 months for it.
Yeah.
So they're not easy to get a hold of. If you find one and you're thinking about it, I'd recommend jumping on it.
Yeah.
Because if you put an order in, who knows when you're going to get it.
Exactly.
So if you haven't seen the video that Josh put out on the performance of the Levitate, he did a video as soon as he got his set up and shot several different arrows through it. We're going to do the same thing today, but we're going to do kind of a comparison between the two bows, just kind of to see, you know, performance and also shootability, the things that we look for in bows.
Yeah. And right now I've got the Levitate set up. I've got a couple of little things on it. I've got the B3 exact rise sight on it. This is actually a very lightweight sight. I thought it would be pretty neat to have that on the lightweight bow, see how light we can make it shoot and you know, set up for an elk hunt. Right now I've got some CBE stabilizers, a 15, and I believe that's a 10-inch back bar. I've got the Ultra View knock-on grip underneath some Bomar tape. I've got the Titanium Archery Products cable guide on there as well. I haven't had good luck with the carbon ones. I had one break on me once, so I switched those out for the most part whenever I can. I've got the RX7 Ultra set up with some cutter bars. This one's a 10-inch, and I think that one's the 12-inch with the short stop stabilizer on the front of that 12-inch bar. Got the Excel Picatinny with the AccuTouch, and then I've got the UltraView scope on that as well. Also on the Levitate, I've got the UltraView scope. What I've got right now is the two pin Hunter lens or cartridge on there, and then I've got the colored cartridge, no light kit in this one right now, because that's not really legal out here in the West to shoot with a sight light. So that, and well, both of them have a Hamsky Trinity drop away limb driven rest. What else? What am I missing here?
That looks like about it.
Anyways, let's
do some shooting. So we'll set up the chronograph. We've got some different arrows, and we'll try to do this quick because it's not super exciting, but yeah, we'll get through it.
Before we shoot these through the chronograph, I think it's useful to just put it on the draw board, throw the tape on it, show you exactly what the draw length is. I don't really like to go by what the setting is and what the spec setting tells you for draw length, because that's not always what you're actually pulling. So we'll go ahead and put these both on here, and it's reading 28 1/4.
And then you add what?
Inch and 3/4.
So it's right at 30.
If my math is correct, that is 30 inches on the money. 81.5.
There you
Got
go.
a tape measure on it. This one might actually be coming out a little bit longer.
Oh, like a 1/4 inch looks like.
Yeah, got a 1/4 inch longer. It's measuring at 28 1/2, so that's 30 1/4. If my math is right.
Yep.
Mm. 80.4. Did we show that other one?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but you said 81 point something.
So the poundage is pretty close,
Probably within a half
within
pound.
a half a pound. Draw length's within a 1/4 of an inch, where this one is slightly longer. The Levitate is a little heavier.
If you want to really quick weigh them the way you have them set up, which are pretty similar setups.
Yeah, similar setups. Yeah, we can go ahead and, I mean, we'll throw some specs up there. You'll be able to see what their bear weight is, which is nice to know. But I think what your final weight is, how you set it up to shoot, is what's more important. Which having a lighter bow to start with does help, if that's what your goal is. Okay. £5.4 pounds, the way I have it set up right now. Same way.
Okay.
4.2, 4.3 pounds. Okay, so it's so light that the scale doesn't like to register it. And I knew this was going to be about a pound lighter. Literally, the specs come in about that much different. And the way I've got it set up is for an ultra light rig. All right, so we've got a selection of arrows, 408 grains up to 650 grains. Chronograph, I've got the light kit on it. It usually reads pretty consistent. It may not be 100% accurate. It's obviously not your high-end chronograph, but it will give you an idea of, a good idea of the efficiency and a trend, I guess is what you would say. So first one's 408 grains to Levitate. $340. That's smoking. Do we want to do more than one?
Nope. Let's just do one at a and just keep them rolling.
Keep them rolling. Next one is 467. $322. And what did we say this one was? We didn't write it down.
It was 510
510 grains.
or around there.
Yeah, that's right, it's 510. I didn't wait after they put it in. But this is a pretty good weight for elk hunting out here. 308. This one is 567. $291 with the 567. 603 grains. $288. Well, that's pretty quick.
That is quick. 288 for 603 grains.
And the final big boy is 650 grains. $276. No slouch.
So I think it's pretty similar numbers to what you had on your first speed
The first
test.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's do the same arrows with. Say that again.
rx7 Ultra, 408 grains. $328.
328.
What's that? It's about 12.
12. Well, maybe a little more than 12. Around 15.
340. It was 340,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you're right. 12, I guess.
I'm not a mathematician, but sometimes. That was the 467 grain arrow.
308.
Not bad. This one's the 510 grains. About what I figured, it'd be about 10 feet per second slower.
Slower.
It's kind of what it is with the spec too. 296. That's pretty
It's pretty quick.
good for 510.
510 grains.
567.
$282.
And here's the 603 grain arrow. Ooh, did I hit it? I hit it with the bar, didn't I?
Yeah. 273.
That never happens. If you ever hit your chrono with your arrows.
Happens with mine all the time.
Yeah, if you look at that, it's got a little mark on it from doing that. Okay, 650 grains. 265.
265 feet per second.
So
That's,
roughly 10 feet per second slower, and that's exactly what we expected. The IBO on these bows are about 10 feet per second apart. So there you have it. There's a speed test. A little bit more of a stiff pull and a drop over the hump.
yeah.
A little high left.
Both of them?
Yeah. I don't have this thing dialed in quite yet with these arrows. A little bit more of a jump on the shot too.
Kind of pops forward.
Yeah, it pops. You feel it. It's, I guess, what you would call recoil.
Yeah.
You actually feel it on this one. That other one doesn't really jump at all. Whether that makes a difference or not, I don't know. Quite a bit more violent at the shot.
Yeah. Well, and your brain knows it. What'd you clock those at, those arrows?
These are 288, I think, with the Levitate. I can't remember. These are the 560 grain arrows. A lot quieter with the heavier arrows.
Yeah, it is.
It was plenty quiet before too.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're coming in okay.
Not too bad. Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Behind the hanger. That wasn't so good.
You got a little impatient. Go.
All right, so thanks for joining us today at the Bros Before Bows headquarters here. Our new headquarters for a while at least. Anyways, both these bows are great bows. I've spent a lot more time behind the string on the Levitate, and right now it fits. Draw length is perfect. It holds really well because of that. I've got to do a little tweaking on this. Like you saw, the draw length is a little bit longer, so still more shooting to do with the Ultra. Give us a like, share, subscribe, check out our Instagram, Bros Before Bows Hunt, and clean breaks and shoot straight.
Peace.